Hi and welcome to Jay's Helpful Videos. Today I'm going to be replacing the remaining cast iron pipe that I have on my main sewer line in my house. I had a clog in my main drain and I was only able to get this cap off. The cap here and the cap on the clean out are stuck in place. I didn't want to force it and crack the pipe. So what I've decided to do is I'm going to replace all of this cast iron pipe with PVC. I talked to the township official and I asked him about this whole house trap that I have. And he said in my town that's no longer required because I have traps on all my drains upstairs. So that'll prevent any sewer gas from coming back into the home. So I'm going to replace this. I'm going to put a clean out, a PVC clean out here. This fresh air vent will be eliminated. And I'll show you step by step. Thanks. So I have two ways that I could approach this. I could either remove this pipe and all of the lead out of this fitting and remove it, or I can go ahead and cut this pipe here and then add a no hub coupling right here and connect to my PVC. So that's my first attempt. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and cut that. I'm going to use a sawzall blade that's made for cutting thick metal. Has carbide teeth on it. I'm going to go ahead and cut that off. The reason why I have the hose clamp in there is I'm just going to make a line on there, nice square line, so I have something to follow. If I don't get a nice clean cut or it breaks, then I'm going to move ahead and remove this fitting. Then I'll add a donut in there, and then I'll slide my PVC into there. I don't want to do that. I don't want to attempt to crack this, just leaving this little nipple out here should leave enough room for me to attach the no hub coupling, and I'll be in good shape. I'm getting ready to cut the pipe. I took this cap off here and I noticed there's still water in the pipe, likely because I still have a clog down in the main drain, which after I get everything replaced, I'm gonna use a snake and clear it out. So when I go ahead and cut this, I'm definitely going to get water out of here. I happen to have a sump pump in my basement right near the drain here. So any water that comes out will get picked up by the sump pump and pumped out. If you don't happen to have a sump pump, you may want to have somebody available and ready with a shop vac to clean up any water that may come out of the pipe. What I did is I ran a bunch of water, put a little bit of bleach down there, let that sit in there a little while, and I ran a little bit more water to clear it out, so I have clean water in this pipe. And I'm going to get ready to cut it now. Okay, I'm going to start out manually, just getting a little groove started so the blade doesn't dance all over the place. Then I'm going to go ahead and cut it. Okay, so you can see I got a nice clean cut on this pipe. That's where I'll attach my no hub fitting to my piping. I'll go ahead and put the clean out in here, and then I'll attach coupling on this side of the pipe. I'll go ahead and clean up all of the pipes and the fittings, prime them, and put it all back together. I also cut this fresh air vent, which I'll go ahead and put a cap on. All right, so I have all the pieces together except for the last final piece where the no hub fitting is going to go. So I'm going to glue that into the clean out that I have here. And then I'm going to attach the no hub fitting. You can see I rolled back the no hub fitting rubber. So this way, once I have it in place, I'll roll that forward and it will attach to the cast iron pipe. Okay. So I glued the extension piece in place. I'm going to go ahead and roll this rubber onto the cast iron. So you can see here I'm using a heavy-duty clamp versus a standard regular-duty clamp. So this is a heavy-duty clamp. These are not 5/16, so you're not able to get your standard T-handle ratchet on there. This is actually a 3/8, so this way you know it's a different type of clamp, and it requires 80 pounds of torque versus the standard 5/16 is 60 pounds of torque. So with that, I'm going to tighten them up with a regular ratchet, and when I get them snug, then I'm going to go ahead and put on the torque wrench and torque them up to 80 pounds. That's 80 pounds. That's 80 pounds. That's 80 pounds and one more. There we go. Okay, so the installation is complete. I removed the whole house trap and the old cast iron pipe that remained in my house. I went ahead and put a clean out in. I cut back this fresh air vent and just put a cap on it for now. When I have some time, I'll remove the rest of the piping. On this clean out, obviously you want to put Teflon tape on the threads. But as another helpful tip, if you ever have to snake this out, you don't want to destroy the threads on this clean out. So my suggestion would be is to get a 4-inch fitting and put that in place. Anytime you need to put a snake down there, that'll help protect the threads. You'll be able to clean your pipe. Then you could just take it out and put your cap back in place. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please take time to like and subscribe. Thanks.